Okay, this is my first video journal documenting the process of getting shredded. I'm lean now, I can stop now, but the goal is to get shredded. The goal is to be on some viral shit. I'm just gonna read some of my notes here. I've been dieting for about, I don't even know how long. Let's just say since the beginning of the year. The top of the year was 196. As of right now, I am 178.5. So I have lost 18 pounds, roughly. I'm gonna read some of these notes here. So I just started writing down my notes before my refeed and after. So I'm just gonna read those to you now. So I'm seeing things at 178.5 that I could only see at 171.5. What I mean by that is I am seeing detail in my physique at a higher weight than I was able to see at a lower weight 2 years ago. And I'd like to believe I put on a considerable amount of muscle since 2021. 5 pounds. 5 pounds, maybe 6. For example, I am seeing vascularity in my lower abdomen, and in that like dick root area, for lack of a better term. Detail on my obliques and serratus muscles. My chest is boxed, like I can pretty much see like no real fat hanging around my tits. Delt striations, my delts are starting to come out. They're starting to look a lot more capped. You're starting to see separation between the delt and the arm. So that's fun. I've been told on numerous separate occasions that my face and my jawline appear thinner and leaner. That is also fun because I always wanted to have a little bit more structure. I think I naturally have chipmunk cheeks, and I'd like to see a little bit more development in my face. And I did just purchase a small device that will help build up the muscles in my face, so it'll create a little bit more symmetry. Kind of going all out here. But I was absolutely dog tired. That is taken directly from my notes. It's been a lot. This week has been a lot, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and that's not always a bad thing. I feel like I have leveled up tremendously, and I'm going through a bit of a transition in all facets of my life, in literally every facet of my life. Anyway, so I took 3 days off from the gym, which is like an eternity to me. I was feeling really flat and tired, but I was looking really tight and really lean. I'm really, like, I feel like I'm totally comfortable taking my shirt off anywhere I go. Doesn't mean I will, but I feel comfortable. And I wasn't always comfortable doing that. It's not a judgy thing, it's just a standard thing. Staying covered up is key to mitigating mind games. In the past, I have felt like I am losing muscle, or I'm not liking what I'm seeing, or is this working, or just a lot of different mind games. The weight loss process is, it's mentally stressful. So I am doing my best to keep my mind off of my body and focus more on the activity. Instead of me focusing on like, what am I seeing, what am I seeing, what am I seeing, I'm focusing more on what I'm doing on a daily basis, what I'm doing throughout the day, opportunities to do more, opportunities to push the process along and to break obstacles. And I've learned so much this cut. I actually feel more confident than I ever have with my ability to get myself and my clients to lose weight. It just depends on execution. So yeah, just the last pre-refeed note is stop looking at yourself in the mirror, or you risk overexposing yourself. And that's very true. I realized that if I keep looking at myself, if I look at myself too much, I will not know what I'm looking at. And that's not that's not where I need to be right now. So I'll check back in with my post-refeed notes in a few. I think I'm just going to do another video. So the night of my refeed, which is last night, I slept 7 hours. Normally I do a junky meal, but I did not do a junky meal simply because I wanted to eat a little bit more food as opposed to my calories going way up from hot trash. Now, I typically do enjoy a nice junky meal like a quarter pounder with cheese and a small fries. And it does make me feel better. Like I actually feel and look better. Yeah, it always seems to do something amazing to my body. And I do want to keep that going. I just did, for whatever reason, I didn't do it recently. All food sources were relatively clean. I had a nice mix of all different types of sugars, complex and simple. I woke up feeling groggy and sleepy, but I looked great. Phenomenal focus and intention in the gym. That's always important. I got a really good pump. I don't know if I would say great, but like really good. Doing chest and rear delts. Of course, I was covered up. I was actually wearing this hoodie, but I didn't really sweat it up, so don't judge me. And when I get into the gym, it's business as per usual. Like I'm going in there, I'm going to work. Like it's clocking in. You know what I mean? I'm starting to see some serious vascularity in the lower abdomen. I wrote that on the pre-refeed notes. Stomach, it's me trying to be cute. Stomach on flat, like the Drake line, whatever. And beginning to see more of a V taper as the obliques slowly disappear. So this is something that's something I'm starting to notice. One of my favorite bodybuilders is the late Sean Roden. He's a Jamaican bodybuilder, and his proportions were insane. And one of the things I noticed about his physique is he basically had like the flattest obliques. Like a lot of times when guys take lots of gear, they grow and they grow everywhere. And what you don't want when you're trying to enhance your physique is to grow your obliques because it makes your waist look blocky. And I don't have blocky obliques. I'm starting to understand. I just have a lot of fat. So they're starting to like, you can see the definition, but they're not bulging out. And that's important because it makes my V taper more drastic and it makes me look bigger than I actually am. So I'm really happy about that. That is a genetic thing, I think. I think genetics have something to do with that. But also, I don't really train my obliques, and I don't really see why I would if my goal is physique enhancement. So all in all, I'm feeling great. You know what? I'll cut this video off, and I will talk more about the numbers in the next one. And I wanted to cover some of the data points here. It's Saturday the 7th, May 7th, 2023. My last reading was 178.4 if I want to be exact. Tuesday was 178.6. So I usually round it to the nearest 0.5, but I do take note of any small changes, anything at all. I just refed yesterday, so I haven't weighed myself. I try not to get a little too crazy with that. By my estimates, I think I am anywhere between 13 to 14% body fat. I would probably guess that I'm about 13% because I can see my abs pretty clearly and I can see some oblique development and I can pull a vacuum pretty well. I just can't see all the detail I want. My step count has been on average 17,265 on a daily basis for the week. My calories have been, we're on average about 2290. My protein is 185, carbs 230, fats 70. My refeed calories yesterday were 3791, so roughly 3800. 175 protein. I like to keep that lower on a refeed day. Carbs are about 565. That is absolutely the most I've taken in one shot this whole prep, and 90 grams of fat. So pretty damn well, I would say. I will update you because people are calling me right now, so I gotta handle that. But I'm just keeping this video journal. I'm trying to be consistent with it for the next few weeks until I get to my goal, and then we'll go from there. Peace.